Let us show you what love is. You got it,
John 5 and verse 3. For this is the love of God, that we keep his commandments.
Auntie, according to the Bible, we are telling you what love is, what God says love is. Let me ask you a question, Auntie. If a man comes up to you, right, and he's continually saying that he loves you, but he's not showing it in action, does he love you? No. Okay, so this is what the Lord is talking about. Love is an action word. Read it again, King.
For this is the love of God.
This is the love of God.
That we keep his commandments.
This is how we show God that we love him, that we keep his commandments. Get me John 10 and verse 15.
And his commandments are not grievous.
His commandments are not grievous. They are not hard to do, Auntie. Don't follow these Christian churches that tell you that nobody can keep these commandments. That's a damn lie. The commandments are not grievous. Read it again, King.
For this is the love of God, that we keep his commandments, and his commandments are not grievous.
Grievous means hard. They are not hard, Auntie. These commandments, they are not hard to do. We just need to be obedient unto our God. This is what the Lord is looking for. Obedience. You understand? Who got that? John 10 and 15? Yeah. No. John 15 and 10. 15 and 10. Look at this, Auntie. This is Christ. Did you know Christ kept the commandments? Yes? You see that? That's a beautiful thing. Give Auntie a hand, man. Give Auntie a hand. This is what Christ said. This is what Christ said, Auntie.
This is John 15 and verse 10. If you keep my commandments, ye shall abide in my love, even as I have kept my Father's commandment and abide in his love.
So Christ said, man, he kept his Father's commandments. So Christ did not come down on this earth. You have 2 minutes for the word? 2 minutes, my brother. Come on up, man. 2 minutes, man. It's your people, man. It's not strangers. Come on up, man. We're supposed to have love for each other, man. Give my brother a hand, 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 man. Come on up, my brother. Come on up, man. Okay. Okay, where you from, my brother? Where you from? Somalia. Yes. Oh. Are you Bantu? Are you a Bantu? Okay, my brother. Did you know that the Bantus, they are actually Israelites? We are the true Israelites. Did you know that? You didn't know? Okay. Do you identify with the atrocities that happened in slavery, right? Yes. It happened to our people, right? Okay. The people that slavery happened to, they are the children of Israel. It's prophecy. Did you know slavery is in the Bible? No? You didn't know? Okay. You see that? That's another thing that's been hidden from our people. Are you religious? You're Muslim? Okay. Did you know that the people of Somalia, did you know they are the true, what you call it? When you read the Bible and they talk about the pharaohs, the Egyptians, that's them. Do you understand? You know the Bible, right? Did you know that Moses grew up in the house of the pharaohs, right? And they didn't know that he wasn't their people, right? Okay, because we look alike, but we are not the same. So if you're a Bantu, you're an Israelite and not an Egyptian. And not a Hamite. Give me that. Exodus 11 and 7, right? Yeah, give me that. Let me show you, my brother.
Exodus 11 and verse 7. But against any of the children of Israel shall not a dog move his tongue against man or beast, that ye may know how the Lord do put a difference between the Egyptians and Israel.
Between who?
Between the Egyptians and Israel.
So the Egyptians and the Israelites, they look alike, but there's a difference between them. The people that's in the land right now claiming to be Jews and Jewish and Israelis, they are filthy dogs. They have nothing to do with the Torah. They have nothing to do with the Holy Bible. That's why they can be bombing children and killing people, because they are Amalek. Many of the Muslims, they claim that the Bible is such an evil book because God commanded that dogs, cats, people, human beings should be wiped out of the seed of Amalek. But the Bible is a holy book, a true book, because if Amalek was wiped out, then what's going on in Gaza today would not be going on. Because these people, they are Amalek. Even though Netanyahu came on the TV and he says, oh, we need to get rid of Amalek. And he's calling the Palestinians Amalek. But no, that's semantics. They know that they are Amalek. They know these things. You can't be two nations. You can't be an Ashkenazi Jew. Get me Genesis 10. Get me Genesis 10. I'm going to show you. Huh? Yes, the Bible is the true religion. The Bible is the only religion. Because the laws, statutes, and commandments, they are the religion of the Israelites. You understand? And they were given to God's chosen people. That's us. Yeah, Genesis 10. Bring it out. Look at this. Start at verse 1.
Genesis 10 and verse 1. Now these are the generations of the sons of Noah, Shem, Ham, and Japheth.
So the generations of Noah, Shem, Ham, and Japheth, right? The three of them, right? Read.
And unto them were sons born after the floods. The sons of Japheth, Gomer, and Magog, and Madai, and Javan, and Tubal, and Meshach, and Taras. And the sons of Gomer, Ashkenaz.
Who?
Ashkenaz.
Who?
Ashkenaz.
Who?
Ashkenaz.
Ashkenaz. These are a nation of people. You can't be an Ashkenazi Jew. That's not biblical. Let's see who Ashkenaz came from and who Ashkenazi was. Read.
And Ribath and Tamar, and the sons of Javan, Elisha, and Tarish, Kisham, and Dodim. By these were the isles of the Gentiles.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. By these were what?
By these were the isles of the Gentiles.
No, by these were the Jews.
By these were the isles of the Gentiles.
These were the isles of the Gentiles. You can't be an Ashkenazi Jew. Ashkenazi is a heathen. They are not Jews. They have stolen our identity. They are not Jews. But because they control the whole world, they can push their propaganda. They can be killing children in the media and saying that, oh, we were going after Hamas. That's a damn wicked lie, man. If we're in England, and if a terrorist is in this building, and there's people in the building, is the British Army gonna drop a bomb on this building? So why is these damn filthy Israelis dropping bombs on people in buildings and saying that they're going after one people? Killing over 200, 300, 400 people in the process. And England is supporting this. That's because these people, they are devils, man. That's what white supremacy does. But we, as the children of God, we can come out in these streets boldly and we can say these things. We don't give a damn about white supremacy, man. That's right. Because this is what white supremacy does. The Israelis, the Ashkenazis, they could not be doing what they're doing if white supremacy wasn't backing them. If America wasn't backing them, if France wasn't backing them, if the UK wasn't backing them, they would have no power. You understand? And we come out in these streets and we speak boldly, man, because that's how we was created, man. To speak boldly. To speak the word of God, man. Not with fear. You understand? Get me Wisdom of Solomon 2 and verse 11, man. Yeah, man. Wisdom of Solomon 2 and verse 11. There is no fear within us, man. When it comes to speaking this word. Yeah, you got it? You got it? Listen up, King. Listen up to this one, man.
This is the book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 2 and verse 11. Let our strength be the law of justice.
Yeah. You see that? Yeah, man. Tawada, man. Yeah. But listen, my brother. Listen to this one. Listen to this one before you go. Listen to this one.
This is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 2 and verse 11. Let our strength be the law of justice.
What did the Lord say?
Let our strength be the law of justice.
So this Bible is talking about, is prophesying about what white supremacy does. Let's hear it again. What does white supremacy do?
Let our strength be the law of justice.
Let our strength be the law of justice. That's what white supremacy does. That's why they can say we support international law. They are the ones that set back international law. But the Israelis can be breaking every law. Every damn law. Every damn international law. And nobody is stopping them. Why is nobody stopping them? Because white supremacy is backing them. Keir Starmer says Israel has a right to cut off electricity, food, and water. What a damn dog, man. What a damn dog. How are you supposed to give a people a right to cut off 2 million people? And you say going to block food, water, and the only way they can do this is because they're in control. Get me that. Job 9 and 24. Job 9 and 24. Let's hear this. Let's hear this, man. Let's hear this. You got it?
Job 9 and verse 24.
Bring it out.
The earth is given into the hands of the wicked.
What did the Lord say?
The earth is given into the hands of the wicked.
So, when our forefathers didn't keep the commandments, when we rebelled against God, He took us from the top and bring us down to the bottom. And He gave the wicked, filthy dogs rulership of this earth. Read it again, King.
Job 9 and 24. The earth is given into the hands of the wicked. He covers the faces of the judges thereof.
You see that? The Bible said He covered the faces of the judges thereof. Because to get some understanding on this, how did they cover the faces of the judges? How did they cover the faces of the judges? They paint, in the Renaissance, they repainted all the dark pictures of the Israelites. So they cover the faces of the judges. They tell you that Paul was a white man. They tell you that Job was a black man, was a white man. They tell you David was a white man. Jesus was a white man. King James was a white man. All these things are lies. Get me that. Get me Songs of Solomon, man. And get me Job 30 and 30. You going? Yes. All right, my brother. Let's give you a flyer. Let me give you a flyer before you go. My brother, come on, get a flyer before you go. Let me give you a flyer. Let's give you a flyer, my brother. Huh? Yeah. No, Songs of Solomon. Slovakia. So, this is what we're out here to do, man. And we're doing what we're supposed to be doing. We're gathering our people, man. We're giving them the knowledge. We're giving them the sincere water, man.
Right.
Who don't want to drink this water? They're going to die of thirst, man.
Right.
You understand? Come on, my brother, man. Come on. Come on, get some of the water, man. Come on. You know that today is a holy day. You shouldn't be shopping on this day, eh? See that? Our people, we have no thought for this word, man. We want to continue on in wickedness. We want to continue kissing the filthy stone. You understand? My brother on the phone. My brother in the orange jacket. Yeah. Song of Solomon. 1 and verse 5.
This is book of Songs of Solomon, chapter 1 and verse 5. I am black but comely.
What did the Lord say?
I am black but comely.
What color was Solomon?
I am black but comely.
Solomon was a dark-skinned man. We're not going to be following white supremacy. Because white supremacy want us to believe that the Egyptians, they were white. The Israelites, they were white. Every damn body was white, man. That's a damn lie. Finish it out, King.
I am black but comely, O ye daughters of Jerusalem, as the tents of Kedar, as the curtains of Solomon.
See that, man? So, Solomon was a dark-skinned man, man.
Right.
Solomon wasn't no pale-skinned damn devil, man. Solomon wasn't no Edomite. You understand? Solomon wasn't no Ashkenazi. That's a damn lie, man.
Right.
Solomon wasn't an Ashkenazi. You understand? And when we say these things, they say, oh, you're anti-Semitic. That's a damn devil. That's a devilish statement, man. You know how that is a devilish statement? The Lord said, Abraham, who is from Shem, he would be the father of many nations. So if you're anti-Semitic, that means you're anti
All nations.
all nations. Yeah, they think they have the monopoly on Shem, my brother. Whoa. See that? We're not even too sure. But anyway, let that one go. But we're not too sure. That could just be a filthy dog, you know?
Yo, King,
Yeah.
tell your sister where she's from. She thinks she's from J8.
Oh, my beautiful sister. Give my sister a hand. It's beautiful when our people have time for our people. That's a beautiful thing in the first place.
Right.
So we have to acknowledge that. Give my sister a hand again, man. All praises to the Most High Yahawah. Bahasham Yahawashi. My sister, according to the Bible, yes? Did you know that slavery is in the Bible? You know that, right? Oh, you heard of it? That's a beautiful thing. So if the people that Moses was warning in the wilderness that they would go into slavery if they don't keep God's commandments, if it actually happened and it happened to a race of people, what would that nation of people be? No, I'm talking about their nationality. If they were the children of Israel in the wilderness, they would be what? They would be what? Give my sister a mighty hand, man. Give my sister a mighty hand, man. So, what's your nationality, sister?
My nationality?
Yeah.
I am Caribbean of African origin.
No, that's a lot of mix-up.
Caribbean.
What are you according to the Bible?
I'm of African descent.
No. I'm gonna reject that one. What was the people in the wilderness? They were Jews, right?
Yeah.
Are you a descendant of them?
No.
How come?
No.
How come? Let me see
I'm
that.
of African descent.
No. Let me show you that, my sister. Let me show you that. Let me show you that. You understand? We're
You
gonna.
say that the Jews in Europe are not true Jews.
Oh my. Let's get that. Let me get Revelation. Let me get Revelation. Revelation 2 and verse 9.
So we are the true Jews.
What did sister say?
We are the true Jews.
Is she making a statement or is she asking? She making a oh, give my sister a mighty hand, man. Give my sister a mighty hand, man. Give my sister a mighty hand, man. That's a beautiful thing, my sister. See, you know what's going on then. Say it again.
2 and verse 9. I know thy works and tribulation and poverty.
Sister, the Lord is, this is a twofold that we're reading right now. Hold on, let me explain this to you first, and then you can speak. So, the Lord is saying He knows your works and your tribulation and your poverty that you're going through, right? Read.
But thou art rich.
But you are rich. You know how comes you are rich? How? Yeah. Well, I'm gonna give you about 80%. But according to the Bible, all the promises that was made in the Bible, they were made to the children of Israel. So now we are going through tribulations and poverty. That's what God's true chosen people are going through. This is what? Which book is this?
Revelation.
Revelation. Revelation 2 and verse 9. We are in the book of Revelation. You understand? So, read that again.
It said, I know thy works and tribulations and poverty, but thou art rich. And I know the blasphemy.
Hold on. He's saying no. He also knows the blasphemy. Blasphemy means lies. Read.
Of them which say they are Jews and are not, but are the synagogue of Satan.
Oh my goodness. Is- yes. Yes. because they have taken your identity and they've told you that you are black. Are you black?
Well, I don't mind being
Okay. No, you're not. No. I swear as I'm looking upon you, you're not the color of my jacket. Let's put it together. Let me put it together. You're not that color.
That's right.
You're not that color, sister. I'm sorry to say it, but you're not that color. You're not black. And they're not white. Black was placed upon us, sister, because do you know that all negative terms, black, it means darkness, void of yes, everything that's associated with black is negative, right? Yes. So they placed that upon us because do you know that in the America Constitution, our people is still 3/5 of a human being. You are not fully a human being.
That's how they see it.
That's right. That's why they used to have human zoo.
Oh, yeah, I heard about it.
Oh, give sister a hand,
I
man.
saw it on TV.
That's beautiful,
I saw
sister.
a documentary where they showed in one of the Scandinavian countries.
Yes.
It's not that long ago. This was in the 1950s.
Yes.
I think it's 1950s. They actually showed intelligent people. What's that?
Your people, your ancestors.
My parents or grandparents.
That's right.
Age.
That's right.
And they were looking at
Zoo.
and they looked honest like that.
Of course.
And they died out. They died out because they were cold because they treated
Yes.
like animals. And they because it was in winter and they didn't have any clothes.
No, they didn't give them any clothes because they claimed that we were animals. That's why the Caribbeans, do you know what Caribbean meant before they changed it to being called Caribbean?
When I raise my leg, I feel like
It was first the cannibals, then it was broken down to the Caribs, then they know it's known as the Caribbean. But at first our people was called the cannibals. You understand? So when we go in these modern day churches, and they tell us that, God is love, forgive them. That's not what the Bible says, sister. That's not what the Bible says.
One of the things that I struggle with personally,
Yeah.
I don't believe that everything is like
Give my sister a mighty hand and a mighty shout. Give my sister a mighty hand and a mighty shout. Come here, Sharala. Come here, Sharala. Come here, Sharala. That's beautiful, man. I love people like you, man.
Forgiveness should only be due to those who mean it from the heart.
Yeah, that's according to the Bible, sister. Give my sister a mighty hand. Come here, Sharala. Come here, Sharala. Get me,
Because you know they keep saying, oh, God sent you to forgive.
Yeah.
God doesn't forgive in everything.
No.
Years ago, this woman's son innocently got stabbed up in the back.
Yeah.
Because she was walking, not Stephen Lawrence, no. Do you know that mother, I think a lot of her, she shows the true meaning of mother's love.
Yeah.
Doesn't she?
Yeah, that's right.
Because that's right. But there's another one exactly like her, and her son was stabbed, you know, down in front of white girl, and one son was stabbed up. Yeah.
See that? You see that? We have time for you, sister. You can come back, yeah?
Me?
No.
Me?
No.
Anybody
No.
killing my child? That's some people think that's
Christian. That's Christian doctrine.
actually, but it's probably doesn't mean it. It's probably
No, but she means Christian church. Christian church saying that's forgive.
no, you
Yeah.
can't forgive everybody. Not everybody's entitled to forgiveness.
But my sister, listen. You see the Christian churches, they were made up of white supremacy. It wasn't made up by our people. So they get them in the churches and they pay them so that they teach what they want them to teach.
You know that.
Get me
I know that.
Give me First Maccabees 1 and verse 11. It's in the Bible. You know that, right?
Yeah, I know that. I know that.
But listen to this. Listen to this first. Tell me what you think about it.
This is the book of 2 Thessalonians, chapter 1 and verse 6. Seeing it is a righteous thing.
No, it is a wicked thing.
Seeing it is a righteous thing with God to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you.
We didn't trouble these people, auntie. They came and they took us, brought us here as slaves, made us build up the whole places, and then what's that little devil female that was prime minister a few years ago? That's it, Theresa May. They say, oh, you should go back where you come from. It wasn't her. Yes, yes. Oh, but they're all the same still. Yes, Margaret Thatcher. They're all the same. They're all filthy dogs. You understand? Yeah. What we say? Okay.
In this time we're living in,
Oh no.
no, listen, you say the wrong word. You very, whenever you're, I'm not saying what you're doing is right, but you
Yeah.
be very careful of every word you use, because sometimes the words you use, the simple words you use, people will just, go for you. You know what I mean?
I know what you're saying.
You've got to be very careful. You know, last year when they had the rights for kids,
Yes, I know what you're saying, sister.
that white lady was outraged and she started saying all these stuff is coming out, all this stuff is coming out.
Yes.
She's going to get the blacks should send them all back.
I know what you're saying.
They locked her up. They're actually having demonstrations. We ain't taking another officer. So because of that, we took them.
Get me 2nd Ezra 2 and verse 27. But hold on. Hold on.
We know
Okay. All right, let me explain to you now, sister. I totally understand what you say. You understand? But the topic. Yeah. Okay. But hold on. Listen. What I'm saying to you now, sister. You understand? We have been through all that we have been through. You understand? And it has taught us to be scared.
Not scared. I'm not saying scared. I'm just
No. I'm not just putting it on you. I'm not putting it just on you, because it's
you will say things in anger.
no. We're not saying it in anger. Get me that? Ecclesiasticus 7 and 7. Let's see what the Lord says, sister. Let's see what the Lord says, because that's what we do. We come out here with the word of the Lord and we try to make it known to our people. You understand? In a nutshell, sister, all of the atrocities that we have been through, if we are to continue on being, I'm going to use the word scared. That's why I'm saying it's not just, okay, go ahead. They call them house niggers.
No. All that went on in slavery.
Yeah. I know that. That's why I said to you. Yes.
We train their own, selling their own.
Yes. Sister, we know about these things. That's why I just said to you, they call them house niggers. You understand? Because they were in the house. They got promoted. You understand? They got promoted for selling out their people. You understand? Let me say something, sis. Everything that you're saying, I understand. But bear with me for a minute and understand what I'm saying to you. No, please don't dash it. Just hold on a minute. You understand? Just, yeah. All right, bring this first.
Ecclesiastes 7 and verse 7. Surely oppression make a wise man mad.
What the Lord said?
Surely oppression maketh a wise man mad.
If our people was to continue on saying that, no, I don't want to hurt these people's feelings. Oh, sister, give me a minute. No, I'm not saying it towards you. I'm not saying, it's not pointed at you. I'm just trying to explain to you that our people, we need to rise up. Because the notion that we need to come together, our people, we cannot come together. And you have rightly explained it just now. Our people, we have, give me that Deuteronomy 28 and 54. Let's see this. This is a part of the curses that happened to our people. I'm going to show it to you. I'm going to show it to you, sister. Yes. I'm going to show it to you. Yes?
28 and verse 54. So that the man that is tender among you and very delicate, his eye shall be evil towards his brother.
No, towards the nation.
His eye shall be evil towards his brother.
No, towards the white man.
His eye shall be evil towards his brother.
No, towards the Chinaman.
His eye shall be evil towards his brother.
Sister, any other nation can go through these places at any hours of night, and our people will see them and say, oh, are you lost? Oh, let me help you find your way. Oh, where you going? Oh, you need to find the station. It's just down this way. Do you want me to walk with you? Come, let's go. But if they see their own people, they're going to say, where you from, bro? Where you from? What ends you from? And they're going to stop their own people. But listen, I'm saying to you, sister, this is a curse from God. Because Deuteronomy 28 and 68, it deals with the blessings and the curses that happened to the children of Israel. That's why I was just explaining to you that slavery is in the Bible. Let's finish this out, King. Look, because that's just one identity. And, I mean, does it wholly and solely align with our people? Are we the people that our eyes are evil towards our own brothers? Aren't we that people? In Jamaica, they have they're killing each other like dogs. Yes. In Brazil, they're doing the same thing. In Trinidad and Tobago, they're doing the same thing. In Mexico, they're doing the same thing. You understand? In Venezuela, these are our people. The Hispanics, they're our people. They were mixed out and they look different, but they are still our people because God called for the seed. Yes? Finish it out, Tim.
His eye shall be evil towards his brother and towards the wife of his bosom. And
towards what?
To the wife of his bosom.
That's why you have so much single woman raising children. The Lord says, the man, his eyes shall be evil towards the what?
Towards the wife of his bosom and the remnant of his children, which he shall lead.
Which he shall what?
Which he shall lead.
Sister, I could just drop the mic right there. Isn't the black man the holy man that's leaving his children and leaving his wife? I have single household. It's a curse from the Bible, sister.
The problem is the black man doesn't commit to a woman.
Sister, listen.
But
hold on. Let me say something before you.
They won't commit to one woman.
No, sister. Listen. Listen. You know the Bible, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So you know that in the days of old, men wasn't committing to one woman, right? You know that, right?
No.
Did you know how the nation of Israel was built?
No.
Okay. Did you know that Jacob, he went to his uncle and he worked. He saw Rachel, and he said he would work 7 years for Rachel. And when he went there, his uncle said, oh no, this man's hand is blessed. Everything he touches multiplied. You understand? So he said, no, I'm not going to give him Rachel. Because yes, he wanted Rachel, but by the law at them times, you have to give out the eldest daughter. You understand? So hold on. He think in himself it was a conniving plan, but it was by law. You understand? So he gave him Leah instead of Rachel. So when he on the night of the wedding, when he went in and he saw that it was Leah, he was shocked. But he loved Rachel. So he said to his uncle, I'm going to work 7 more years for Rachel. And he worked 7 more years, with 14 years, and he got Rachel as well. So he had the 2 sisters. And then when Leah was having children and Rachel wasn't having any children, Leah, she gave her maid to Jacob. So that's now 3 wives. And then Rachel gave her maid as well. So there is 4 females that made up the 12 tribes of the children of Israel. Do you understand? You can go and study that in your Bible. Yes, there are 4 women that made up the 12 tribes of Israel. And do you know about Solomon? Huh? Yes, that gave birth to the 12 tribes of Israel. That gave birth to the children. The 12 patriarchs. You understand? But you know about Solomon as well. Solomon had how much? How much?
700 wives.
And how much concubine?
300.
My goodness, man. So, sister, that's according to the Bible, man. That's according to the Bible, sister. Do you understand? That's what I'm saying to you. So when you're going to say now that the men, they don't want to stick around with one. Sister, what I've read to you in Deuteronomy 28 and 64, that's a curse that's among our people, because once you have children, you're not supposed to leave your children. Let me see. Is 1 Timothy 2 and 5. Let me see if that's the one. 1 Timothy 2 and 5. Look at this before you go, sis.
Last one and I'm gonna go.
Okay. Yeah. Well, there is. No. Let me see. 2 Timothy 2. 2 and 5. No, that's not. Try 2 and 8. Let me see. Let me see. First Timothy 2 and 8.
We're going to show you that. This is what it says about you. This is Psalm 68 verse 8. Moab is my wash pot. Over Edom they know. Well, I cast out my.
I like the colours on the pages.
With their back, cast out.
Yeah, because we use that to highlight the.
Let's get
Yes. 1 Timothy, the second 1 Timothy, right? 5 and verse 8. Listen up to this, sister.
This is book of 1 Timothy chapter 5 and verse 8. But if any provided not for his own, and especially for those of his own house, he had denied the faith, and is worse than an infidel.
It's worse than what?
And is worse than an infidel.
You see that, my sister? So that's what I'm telling you, sister. When the curses are upon us and we walk away and leave our children, we are worse than an infidel. You know what an infidel is? It's a very, very, very bad thing, sister. So we as the men of the Lord, we have to stand up and we have to make this change. We're not walking out on our children. You understand? No matter how much children our wife give us, I mean, not how much trouble our wife give us, we're not going to walk out on our children. You understand? Before, so if they're not coming with us, then we're not going. We're going to stand up to that trouble. You understand? But we're not leaving on our children. Because we would have what? We would have what?
But if any provide not for his own, and especially for those of his own house, he had denied the faith.
He had what?
He had denied the faith.
We're not denying the faith, sister. So the Lord said, he that endureth until the end. That's what we're doing. We're enduring. So my sister, it's a beautiful thing that you stop. You see that you have to go, but according to the Bible, you're a daughter of Zion. You understand? You're a royal woman.
Thank you.
One more before you go. Deuteronomy 7 and 6. Let's get it.
Deuteronomy 7 and verse 6. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God.
Lord said you're a holy people unto him. Read.
The Lord thy God hath chosen thee.
I've chosen who?
The Lord thy God hath chosen thee.
The Lord has chosen my sister
To be a special
to
people
be a special people
Unto himself
Read on.
above all people.
Whoa. What the Lord
Above
say?
all people.
The Lord say you're above all people.
that are upon the face of the earth.
The Lord say you're above all people. You're above the white man. We don't afraid to say these things things, my sister. You're above the Chinaman. You're above the Arab man. You're above all people. We're not afraid to say these things. They can come up against us, but we're going to stand bold as lions. Because we're out here, and the topic for today is white supremacy. And we're calling out these damn devils, man. We're not afraid of these devils, man. Sister said, oh, be careful. Be careful. Don't say these things. Yeah. You know what? With that, we're going to close out with that, man. We're going to close out with that. Okay, one more before we close out.
This is book of 2 Timothy, chapter 1 and verse 7. For Yahawah had not given us the spirit of fear.
Oh, what did the Lord say?
For Yahawah had not given us the spirit of fear,
What did the Lord give us?
but of power and of love and of a sound mind.
We have a sound mind out here, man. So when we come out here and we say, to hell with white supremacy, man. To hell with the damn devils, man. We have a sound mind and we're saying what we believe in. And we're not afraid of these damn devils, man. To hell with white supremacy. No, don't say that, my brother. You need to be careful. No, we're not treading on chalk line, man. To hell with white supremacy. And with that, we're going to close out and we're going to say Barakatah Yahawah, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahawah, Barakatah Yahweh. Emmanuel, Shalom, Kwam Yasharala, Kwam Yasharala. Yes.
The Israelites. So only the Israelites are speaking
Kwam Yasharala.